Just starting to make my way back to the trail after a 0 in Flagstaff. And God, it was nice to have a break. I don't feel 100%, so I woke up in the morning in Flagstaff and I had some real vertigo. I was dizzy and I was really reluctant to get on trail and not feeling 100%, but I woke up this morning, I felt like it had improved probably 80%. I've got 4 days before I'll see my dad again. He's gonna meet me at a place called the Gooseberry Springs Trailhead, and he's gonna bring water and a cooler of beer and some Subway sandwiches. The Gooseberry Springs Trailhead is right on Lake Mary Road, and after 4 days I'll need a resupply. So anyway, today is gonna be 15-mile day-ish. I got 5 full liters of water. Pack's a little heavy. I'm a little unsteady on my feet, but here we go. Wow, remarkably quiet in here. There's a train right over my head. I can barely hear it. Pretty awesome. This is a wildlife drinker is what it's called. Obviously, rainwater is collected with these corrugated sheets and it's fed into this. Hasn't rained in a while, so this water's been here a while. I've got 3 liters of good water, so I'm going to skip this, but I just wanted to give you an idea of, this is considered good quality water. There's another one of these a couple miles down, a few miles down the trail. I'm definitely going to get water from that one, so no sense in carrying this water. I'm lucky there's another AZT hiker in front of me, and she's I think a day ahead of me, and she's been commenting on these water sources on the Gut Hook app, which I'm following to stay on trail. And she said, this filter is pretty good. It tastes fine. And there's another one just like it. So I'm gonna go to the next one and I'll fill up there. And there's my camp for tonight. I happen to look up and see a nice flat piece of dirt, so that's gonna be for me tonight. Wow, oh Jesus, it's all flock in here. Oh man. Really stirred it up. Okay, this is pretty clear. There's some floaties and whatnot, but we're gonna filter those out and I'm gonna show you how we do it. Okay, this is pre-filtering my water. I got the dirty water in here. You saw me fill it. I've got a bandana. Then I have a second bag. This is a 2-liter bag. And attached to it is a Sawyer squeeze filter. But I've got the dirty water in here that I need to pre-filter. So I'm gonna pour it into this bag before filtering it. The idea is larger particles will get caught in this handkerchief and they won't clog up my filter. So here's how it works. Okay. Step 2, get your water bottle you want to fill. I'm going to open the tab here, and as you can see, filtered water's coming out. And actually tastes pretty good. This is a pretty good clean water in the grand scheme of things. And there we go. It's a liter of good, clean drinking water. Dinner tonight is lasagna with meat sauce. Looks like that until you rehydrate it. And so my water is just about perfect. I can do this on camera. $440 calories to eat the whole thing. Not that much for dinner now that I think about it. Man, I gotta start eating more now that, yeah, I'm gonna have to eat more. So I'm gonna eat all this and I'm gonna finish some of the stuff I didn't finish for lunch. That's good. Hey man.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
You need any water?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yep, take care. Did you see that? Mountain biker just came by. I mean, he was a bike packer. I guess he didn't want to stop and chit chat. I just heard like a wolf howl right next to me. Are there wolves out here? I don't know if you heard that, but I swear I just heard an animal walk right around my tent. Maybe it's nothing. Good morning, friends and family. I got 14.3 miles to go. My destination is the Lakeview Campground. I read some notes from a couple of days ago that the water was still on the campground even though the campground was closed, and there was a campsite host that was still there. My sweet wife Laura, who's not just pretty but she's smart, she asked if I was eating all of my food, and I realized that I really wasn't. I just haven't been that hungry. So I was skipping a few of my snacks and stuff, and when I met up with my dad in Flagstaff, I realized, like, God, I have a lot of food left over. I decided to actually count the calories that I've brought with me, and I realized I made a bonehead move. And when I was planning this whole adventure, I never really thought to count the calories. I just piled up as much food as I felt like I could carry. My daily caloric intake has been less than 2,000 calories, about 1,900, which is shocking to me that I made such a stupid move without thinking how many calories I needed. This sort of dizzy spell that I've been getting, it makes sense that it would be due to I'm just not getting enough calories, and I'm burning a ton of calories, obviously. I got enough fat reserves. I feel like I could last for a long time with no food. But I already lost 10 pounds the first couple weeks, and I can tell my shorts feel a little loose, and there's obviously an adverse effect on my body not having enough calories. And to help solve that problem, I'm meeting my dad again in a few days, and it was meant to be just a water drop, but now I'm gonna have him bring a lot more food so that I can add at least another 1,000 calories to my diet. And maybe after that, I got about four days, I think, before I get to Pine, and Laura's gonna pick me up there, and I'll have a day off or two at home, and I can load up on calories for the next week or so. At the junction, the urban route junction and the equestrian bypass. So there's two ways to get to Flagstaff, and the way I went kind of went around the outskirts of town. Since I had a ride, my dad picked me up at Highway 89. But for most through hikers, they take the urban route, which goes right into Flagstaff. And this is where these two trails meet and become one again. Well, everyone, this is Lake Mary. I had absolutely no plans to be here, and that water is a little bit chocolate milk color, if you ask me. I was heading for a campground. According to the app I was following, 4 or 5 days ago, it was open, and there was water, so I thought, awesome, I'll go there. And sure enough, the campground's deserted. There's no water. I'll show you later because I'm going to camp there since it's empty. But I figured I'd come down to the lake, fill up on all the water I'm going to need for tonight and tomorrow, and drag it a mile up to the campsite. That's it. I'm a little disappointed because it doesn't look great, but whatever. Got to do what you got to do. Okay, here I am at Lakeview Campground to show you here. I don't know if you can see over my shoulder. Back there is a locked bathroom with a water spigot that's been turned off. And this is the view of the lake. If I paid for a Lakeview spot on my campground, I might be a little upset about this. While I'm waiting for my dinner, let me give you a little view of my one-man tent. I got it all set up here. There is absolutely no room for anyone else in here, obviously. And then outside here in the vestibule area, which you've probably seen, kind of spacious. If you look under there, I can fit my pack and my shoes, so it's all kind of tucked under there. So, okay, I gotta finish dinner here, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm exhausted from today. Day 16 was great hiking though, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Good morning. It's day 17 on the Arizona Trail. I slept great last night, but woke up this morning to a unfortunate realization that I didn't count my meals correctly, and I have lunch for today and dinner for tonight, but I don't have breakfast or lunch for tomorrow. And tomorrow I got a 12-mile hike to the rendezvous point where I'm meeting my dad. I'm already low on calories as it is, so I'm a little nervous. The good news is I had cell service here. I got on the Arizona Trail 2020 Facebook group and noticed that there's a trail angel camped a few miles from here. I'm hoping I can get some food off of him and maybe some water. Hey, I'll take water over food at this point. I want to make sure I can get there. I got a long day today, 17 miles and then some. I'm 0.6 miles from the trail right now, and I gotta go climb a hill first thing in the morning. I am less than a mile from where I think Bruce, the trail angel, is gonna be. Hey friends and family, I am here with Sequoia. He is a master trail angel, as you can see. I was worried about food. I got an entire bag of food that another thru hiker left here just before I got here, ironically. And this is even more food than I have for a normal day. So, and here is the man, Bruce. Bruce, why don't you tell my friends and family how long you've been doing this?
This will be my 5th year being a trail angel. It's fun. I get to meet all kinds of people. I get my solitude when I'm out here, but then I get little bursts of humanity. I love it when people visit. I love it when they leave.
Yeah, awesome.
I get it all.
Awesome. He's got he is really set up. He's got his sign, Camp Sequoia, his trail named Sequoia. He cooked me up some soup, which is right here, and I'm eating, and it's wonderful. And I got coffee, and I've got some fruit. I'm in really good shape now. Really thankful for Bruce and everyone like Bruce. I don't think, I know me for sure, I would never attempt this without some sort of help along the way. So thanks, Bruce. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. I enjoy it.
Wow. I just left Camp Sequoia, and what an awesome dude, man. I was, I mean, as far as trail angeling goes, he has it down. As soon as I walked up, hey man, drop your pack, grab a seat. He put on some soup, homemade minestrone. I haven't had a vegetable in a while. And man, I ate 3 bowls of that stuff. I started this day sort of, you know, annoyed with myself for not packing enough food. So I'm still not over the fact that I've been calorie deficient every single day out here. I am totally full and rejuvenated and excited to keep going. Camp Sequoia was an awesome experience. Certainly one of the highlights of my my trip so far. So let's see, it's 11 o'clock. I got 10 miles. So I think I average about 2.5 miles an hour, maybe 2 miles an hour when I include my breaks. So it'll be about 5 hours before I get there. So I should be rolling in about 4, unless hell, I don't know, man. I've got all this minestrone, I got all these vegetables in me. I'm feeling like maybe I can pick it up to 3.5 miles an hour. And I just came across this, what appears to be an ancient, maybe a railroad, probably for logging or something, but you can tell by that is an old railroad tie, really old. And the way the lava rock is all built up here, it's pretty clear this is a railroad at one point in time. There's another piece of old timber just sort of scattered throughout here. On a bad note, the shin pain, which I'm calling a shin splint because that's the only type of shin pain I've ever heard of, is a shin splint. I think I've got it because it has just reared its ugly head again. And I still got 6 or 7 miles, I think. Haven't looked. Makes me a little worried. I'm gonna take a break here in a minute and load up on vitamin I, ibuprofen. Well, I got about 2 miles left, but I am experiencing what I'm assuming is a shin splint. My left shin is, I mean, it is on fire. Ever since I left Camp Sequoia with Bruce, the trail angel, that was about 10 miles to camp. I guess it was probably about 2 miles later it started to bother me, and I mean, it has gotten intense. You know, aside from this horrendous pain, I was having such a good day. It sort of reminds me that, hell, anything can go wrong. And I saw somebody online once say, you have to embrace the suck. And I imagine this part is the suck. As you can see, camp is set up, making dinner. My shin doesn't look great. It's a little swollen and a little bit red. I don't know if that's going to show up, but I don't know. Unless somehow this feels perfect tomorrow morning, I'm not sure I can walk on it. I don't know if it's just shin splints or maybe I got some sort of a stress fracture or something, but pretty excruciating. So I'm probably going to get picked up here in the morning and you know, maybe take a day or two off trail, go get it looked at, see if it's just something that I just need to get off trail for a few days. And if that's what it is, I'll just come right back out. Sucks. All right. Good morning, day 18, and I am waiting for a ride. I'm really bummed, but yeah, my dad's on his way here now. I'm about 2.5 hours from home, and I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna go to urgent care and check on this shin and make sure it's not a stress fracture, and I probably need to ice it and sit home for maybe 2 days. So that's my plan. My plan is hopefully it's just a muscle issue, and a couple of days not walking on it should, or maybe that'll solve it and I can get back out here. I'm hoping it's not nothing serious, but yeah, yesterday was pretty excruciating, and I woke up this morning thinking, yeah, there's just no way I can put a pack on and I could get a couple miles in and be just really miserable. And so for now, I'm saying goodbye, but next time I turn this on, hopefully I'll be sitting right back on this, well, maybe not in this camp spot, but certainly in this area, and picking up where I left off. So, see ya.